Alright, good morning. Let's get cracking into it. Cardio today. So, exercise to exercise, very little break in between. We're going to go for extending rounds and see how far we can get through it then as well. We're going to do a small circuit at the end of it as well, just to finish it off then too. So we'll see how far we can get through the circuits to make sure we have time to just do those last couple of exercises at the end as well. So as usual, just start squatting down. You can even just do a few pulses if you want down the bottom, just to make sure you're switching on your hips. Make sure you're sitting your hips back as you do it to try and engage into your glutes. When I say sitting your hips back, what I mean is a lot of people will talk about pushing the knees over the toes. It's absolutely fine for your knees to push forward, but to switch your glutes on more, try and sit back as you do it. Like you're just sitting into a chair, push the hips back and make that the first move you do when you go to squat. So instead of just going down, try and just think sit back. Don't worry if your torso is leaning forward quite a bit. It could be upright, it could be leaning forward. It's absolutely fine. Doesn't matter which way that goes. All that really matters is, again, you're just warming up through your hips, quads, glutes, switching everything on, making sure they're ready for the work ahead. Split the stance, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Just again a few lunges, down and up. Only go into whatever range feels comfortable. Again, it's only a warm up. You go for a small range. So I'm just realising my music is not loud as I thought, and it's coming. Some 90s playlist that is. So hope you weren't hearing that blaring out. Okay, switch the leg, other side. Do make sure you have water and your towel for this one as well. Of course, we are going to be looking to get your heart rate up as high as we can. And hopefully you will be sweating as you're going through it, so you want to make sure you're staying hydrated throughout it as well. Good. Stepping out to the side, out and back in. Again, don't worry about going too far, too early in it. You should be feeling a stretch when you go through that movement in the groin. So stretching out on this leg and putting the weight into this leg. Obviously we're going to alternate that in a moment. But that's how you should be feeling it. Again, the hips can sit back on this. But just again, go to a range that feels comfortable for now. You can increase that range as you're going, or if it feels good where you're at, just keep it there. I want you to switch the side that you're stepping on. So change which leg is bending, which leg is straightening. Last few reps on this. You are going to have lateral movements in this, so we want to make sure that our AB adductors are switching on. So the inside and outside of your leg. Good. From here to walkouts. Step in a position where you have enough room to stretch your whole body out. Walk yourself out, bring yourself back up and in. Again, you can bend the legs when you're doing this, that's no problem. Or you can keep the legs relatively straight and you'll feel a pull through your hamstrings. Just keep going with this while I see if anyone's coming into the room. No, we are fine. Just keep going on your walkouts. Last little bit. Good. When you're ready, come down to the floor. You can stay here. Take yourself down onto your knees, and all I want you to do is just go for a few hand lifts up and down, just to switch on your shoulders, get your core engaged, switch on your chest, your triceps, getting the whole upper body engaged. And as you draw the shoulder back, you should feel your rear delts on the back of your shoulder and into your mid back. Again, you don't have to be on your toes for this. This is just to get switched on. Doesn't have to be overly strenuous right now. All I want you to do is extend now. So take your hands down, go from on the knees plank to full plank. So you're bringing your knees up, lowering them down again. Bring yourself up, lower down. That's all you need to do here. Switch from the knees to the toes and back down. Nice and controlled. We don't want your knees slamming into the floor. We want them just tapping down, tapping back up. The hands should still be below shoulders while you do this. Good. When you're ready, bring yourself up. From here, all I want you to do, just while I go through the exercises, just nice and lightly, I just want you jumping in and out with your feet. Don't go for a big jump. Just keep yourself moving. Just keep yourself loose. You can shake out your arms. And I'm going to explain what we're going through. So, exercise, we're going jacks, shuffle, knees, in-out squats, pull downs, climbers, push-up taps. So, what we're going for, jacks, just like so. Your option, because we are going to be going for a short time, is going to be going for no hands or no impact. You tap out instead. Next is going to be a shuffle. So you're spacing your feet, going as quick as you can. From there, into high knees. After that, out and in on squat jumps. From there, pull downs. After that, you're coming down onto your hands, mountain climbers. And finishing off, push-up taps. So you're going to push up, tap the shoulder, and alternating which hand taps the shoulder each time. So your options on most of them is just going to be the speed you do it at. So if it feels like it's too tough, slow it down. If it feels like it's too easy, obviously speed it up. Just go faster and faster. So I want you to set yourself up. Short rounds to begin, but they go immediately one after the other. So set yourself up. Jumping jacks is the first one. We start that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 20 seconds on the clock. So when we get to the end of this 20 seconds, we're just gonna go straight into the next one. There's no gap. 10 seconds left. Remember, as fast as you can go. Switching in 3, 2, 1, shuffle. Go. Feet forward, back. Nice and quickly. Now try not to go for too small a step. See how big you can make it while keeping your speed. A few more seconds, then we're going for high knees. 3, 2, 1, go. High knee run. Lift the knees, drive them fast. 10 seconds, then we're going for our in-out squats. Get yourself ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, out, in. Again, these don't have to be too big. I do want you squatting down though as you do it. A few more seconds. We're going to knee pull downs in 3, 2, 1, go. Lift your knee, pull it down hard and fast. 10 more seconds here. You'll have a few seconds to get onto the floor after this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down to the floor. Mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1, go. Knee up towards chest. And now you're choosing your pace. If you don't want to be on the hands for too much, drop down to the knees to take a bit of weight off them. 10 seconds. Last bit, and then we're pushing up top. 3, 2, 1, push up taps. Down, tap your shoulder. Down, tap your shoulder. Toes, knees, or in box position like so. Knees below hips, and just like that. Last few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Shake it out. One round down. Let's make sure we have no one coming in. No, we're fine. Set yourself ready to go again. And of course you have a small break in between. So that's when you can grab your water or a towel, whatever you need, in between rounds. So you know the moves, you can see there, the options are going to be straightforward enough. When you're on the high knees, how high you get your knees, how fast you go. For the in-out squats, doesn't have to be a huge jump you're going for. You can go wider, of course, you can sit lower. It's up to you how hard you make it. For the pull downs, same thing, how high and fast you lift the knee and pull down. Climbers, speed, push-ups, the position, toes, knees, or box position. You choose which is best. 30-second rounds this time. Get yourself ready to go. We're moving on to jacks. And gotta get to an even number. We're ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30-second rounds, go. I have to do it on a 15, a 0, or a 30. Can't do it on some random number or I'll completely forget how long we've been going for. Halfway, 15 seconds left. Remember, you have the options. You can remove the hands or keep the hands and remove the impact. Your choice. 5, 4, 3, shuffle, go. So it's quick feet, forward, back, as big as you can. The way I'd say it is like we're going for a lunge, but just alternating it quick as possible. 15 left. Few more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, knees, go. So again, your option here is the height of your knee. Closer you get to hip height, harder it's going to be. You can take it lower if you want to make it a bit easier, and you can take it a bit slower, but hard as you can make it for yourself. 10 seconds left. We're going for in-out squats in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jumping out, jumping in. Nice self-control landing. And again, sitting your hips back as you do it. Just like we talked about in the warm-up, halfway. Squatting center, squatting wide. Last little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, pull downs. Go. Lift the knee high, pull down hard. Knee should drive through the center of your hands. Remember, you'll have a couple of seconds to get onto the ground when this is done. Don't rush down. 10 seconds. It's got mountain climbers, push-up tops after this. 3, 2, 1. Come down onto the ground. Mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1. Go. You'll have a few seconds, when I say a few I mean 5, after we finish this, to shake the hands out. Just to get ready for the next one. And to reposition if you'll need to. 10 seconds left here. Final push, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands come out wider, toes or knees. Push up top in 3, 2, 1. Go. You push up, tap the shoulder. Try and flow from rep to rep, nice and smooth. As you come up out of the push-up, that's when the hand lifts. We're going down. As we're coming up, the hand comes with us to tap the shoulder. So we are on the hand on its own for a brief period of time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Come out of it. Shake yourself. Relax. Grab a drink if you'd like. Now, of course, that should have felt a little bit tougher going from the 20 to the 30, of course, but 20 seconds and 30 seconds are something that we're normally very adapted to. Interval training generally gets lumped in to a 30-second round. So these ones, although it's only another 10 seconds going onto it, they will feel dramatically harder because your body is automatically adjusting itself normally to work into a 30-second round, because it's what we do so commonly. So these 40-second rounds will be harder. Your aim is to try and maintain your intensity as long as you can. So you're going to get to about 20 seconds, you're going to want to slow down. 30, you'll really want to slow down. It's that last 10 seconds, that's what I want you to push. So get yourself ready to go again. We're on in just a few seconds. We go for jacks in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Now, if your intensity does start to drop on an exercise, try and identify it and purposely slow yourself down so you can come back in. That is halfway right there. So what I mean by that is, if you need, slow it down, and as you get to the last seconds, which is now, you got 10 seconds left, you can speed it back up again. 5, 4, 3, shuffle, go. 40 seconds. Getting nice and quick feet. Fast as you can do it. Remember, listen to the calls on time so you know when to push. That is halfway. 20 seconds left to go. Now is when people start to slow down. Don't let it happen. 10 seconds left. Now you really push. About to go for high knees in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Go. Now this is a notorious one for the intensity dropping off. It's a tough exercise, and again, you will get part way through and you'll want to slow down. Identify it, recover, and come back in. Halfway, 20 left. Keep pushing. 10 seconds. Now really drive. In and out squats in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Go. This one, although it can be tough on the legs, it's a very stable pace, because we're not going to jump in and out real fast, because then we can't squat. So this one, although tough on the legs, can be handy to get your breathing back under control and just to regulate the heart a little bit. You got 10 seconds left now. Keep going. Next one, speed it up again. We're going to knee pull downs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it. as 10 seconds gone. 30 left. Remember, we're still going to get down to the floor after this. And as usual, you have a few seconds to do it. Halfway. Where's your pace at? Is it high? Is it as high as it could be? 10 seconds. Going for 4, 3, 2, 1. Down to the floor. How do I move my mat every time? Mountain climbers in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Run. Now this particularly, it can be hard holding in the hands for that length of time. If you need, drop down to the knees and just go from here. Knee comes up towards chest. As usual, you're going as fast as you can. And then if you get your energy back, come back up. 20 seconds left. Keep driving, keep driving. Squeeze the abdomen on every rep. 10 seconds left. You'll have a few seconds between this again. Keep that in mind. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Remember, hands are getting quite a lot of work. Shoulders are getting quite a lot of work. Ready for push-up tap in 3, 2, 1. Go. Down, tap. Down, tap. Now, we're not too concerned right now with going for core work. We are engaging our core on this exercise, but it's not the primary focus. So, to stabilize your hips a little bit better for good quality of reps, try and take your knees a bit wider. If your knees are together right now, you're more prone to wobbling your hips left and right. Take the knees out, separate them, and it'll make you a bit more stable. Final few seconds. Last push. Going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And relax. It's so obvious when I'm not watching the clock. Because you get about 1 call out as opposed to 3. But it is too hard craning my neck up to that monitor when my head's meant to be down here. So when I'm standing, you'll hear lots of call outs. When I'm on the floor, you're going to take half a guess most of the time. A few more seconds of recovery now. You obviously know what's going to be coming next. Longer rounds. So we have 4, 7, it's gonna give us 14. Okay. Right. Here's what we're doing, guys. Because I want to get in that final circuit at the end, we're going to jump straight to the 1 minute. Not to mention 50 seconds is a really weird time. I don't like it on a clock. So we're going to jump to the 1 minute round, 60 seconds on each one. So we have time to do more work at the end. So we're not done when this is done. Everybody, we're going for jumping jacks again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Now just so you know, to kick this one off, I'm making it 70 seconds. I just didn't want to wait another 10 seconds to begin. So really, the 60 seconds just started now. I wanted to start at a 30 mark. It was at a 40. So I decided we'll just go early. And it's 15 gone, 45 left. And that's again really the tough part. It's now the endurance. How high can you keep the intensity for such a long period of time? 30 seconds left, halfway. Now remember, just because the round is longer doesn't mean we're putting a gap in between. So really what I'm asking is 7 minutes of high intensity exercises. I feel like I'm counting that wrong. No, I'm not. 10 seconds left. Last push. 5, 4, 3, 2, shuffle, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank God I did correct. 10 gone. Again, feet should be separating a decent amount. What I mean by that is we don't want just toe taps from here. We want to separate the legs out. See the way you can always see a gap between my legs as you step it. You have 25 seconds remaining. It's high knees after this. There's 15 seconds. That high knee is going to be a push for 60. Stay focused. It's the last time on them. 4, 3, 2, 1, run. Go. I've kicked my mat out from underneath me again. I don't know how. 15 gone. Keep driving, keep pushing yourself. It's the last time on these particular ones. Just stay focused on it. 30 left. I know these are tough, but it's because we're not as conditioned to them. So, you need to stay focused. 15 seconds. You just need to push past it. It's the in-out squats after this. So the pace drops. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump in and out. So you can see the pace steadies out again. Now I know 60 seconds jump squats can be a lot. If you need to take out the impact, step out, squat, step in, squat. That is your option. If you don't want to keep jumping, I know it can be a bit much. If you have any old injuries or anything, it could be aggravating it. It gives you plenty of options there. Pace, depth, height, loads of ways you can choose to make this harder. You have 20 seconds left. Again, just stay focused on good consistency in your reps. You got 10 seconds, then we have those knee pull downs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach and drive. You have a few seconds after this to readjust to the floor. You use it well. So again, just stay on this one. Keep your mind on this exercise. 40 left. Remember, hands nice and high. Reach them the whole way up. Halfway. Reach, pull, reach, pull. 20 seconds. Keep good, keep good. Come on. 10 seconds. Final stride. Really push it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down to the floor. Mountain climbers. We're ready to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Now again, keep in mind, you have the option to be on the knees while doing it, and you don't have to stay here. You can transition from one to the other. Your pace is your other option. You can slow this right down, or just try and stay with a steady pace. Fluctuating your pace up and down
will make it harder. It's like putting interval training inside of interval training. 15 left. So keep steady on your pace. Final bit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the hands for a second so you can do the push-ups again. Get ready. Push-up taps in 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Remember what I called in the last one. Try and space your knees a little bit apart. Hip width, if not further, just so you have more stability. If we don't, when you tap the shoulder, your hips may try and roll. What I mean by that is they'll try and twist like this to counter stabilize. So, space them as you need. Remember, this can be done on the toes. If you still have the energy in the upper body, go ahead, work on the toes, and likewise, be done in box position. 15 seconds left. Final push. Going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, now you can stay down on the floor for these ones. I want you to take a good shake out in your hands. It's just going to be 3 exercises. 1 to the next, like a little mini circuit as we go through. 2 are on the hands, 1 is on your back. So, keep it in mind that you will have to go a double round on the hands. Now, it's not going to be as long. We're not still up at 1 minute rounds, so it'll be a little bit easier to keep the endurance going. Exercise 1, what you're going to be going for. Just like you're doing with the mountain climbers, just varying it a little bit. What I want you to do, you're going to be sitting back, right back here, driving the knee forward, alternating as you do it. Once we're done on that, we're stabilizing and rotating into side planks. We're up on our toes, and you can see the feet roll as we do it. So watch the feet, they go to toes, they go to their side. As an option, you can go down to the knees, you roll onto one leg, roll onto the other leg. That is your option, keeping the hips high. And your last one, cross crawl. So we rotate and twist through the move. So this is our mini circuit to finish off our training. Get yourself ready to go. Set it up again. We are on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit the hips back, drive the knee forward. Sit back, drive forward. Now when you drive, I want you coming up with power. Like you're sitting back, you're coiling up your energy now, and then driving it all forward. Strong drives on every rep. 10 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake your hands, rotating plank in 3, 2, 1. Come up to your side, back down. Alternate one side to the other. When you're in that top position, we should have a straight line going from this top hand right through your body, through your chest, to the other hand. One big straight line. If you want to hold at the top for a moment, that's fine, because it's the tougher position to hold. Last seconds. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2. We're coming to cross crawl. Ready again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it, go. Legs come long and low. The alternative to this is we're tapping the feet down. You don't have to extend the legs out if you don't want to. Last pushes. 10 more seconds. Squeeze your upper abdomen, rotate as much as you can through the shoulder to get the obliques in. 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. 1 down. We gotta hit that again though. So, quick shakeout, relax for a moment. So you should know what we're doing now. You got a good chance to try them there. So you're gonna have the sit back to knee drive, rotating plank, and cross crawl. So think of what you did in the last round, see if there's anything you can do to make it more difficult. Can you get your hips higher on the side plank? Can we get more reps in? Is it harder for you to hold? Choose what the hardest part of it was and focus on that. Let's get ready to go. Set yourself up, just like you're doing a normal plank. Ready to go. Hands come below shoulders. Bring your feet close together. Don't have to be together all the way. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Sit back, drive. Sit back, drive. So remember, on the sit back you can slow it down a bit, but on the drive forward it's all on speed and power. I want you to keep going a little bit longer on this one. See if you can go for another 15 seconds. Last push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a quick shake out on your hands. Get ready to go for your rotations. We're ready again. Remember, when you come up, hip nice and high. We're on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate. Again, just because the feet can be the more complicated part, what happens is we're on our toes now, and as we rotate, our feet rotate. So then they up on their side. So we're resting on the side of our foot in this top position, then we roll back to our toes. I know it sounds like I'm stressing that too much, but it can be the more challenging part actually to get right. The upper body kind of moves itself, but the feet sometimes don't know what to do exactly to get into the right position. So if your feet are struggling, don't worry, a lot of people will struggle with the feet to begin with. That is okay. You're in your last 10 seconds now. Final strides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come down, come over, onto the back. Cross crawl. Ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Go. That's just 30 seconds left on this one now. Again, shoulder crossing towards the opposite knee as much as you can. And your option is, instead of extending, you're tapping. You got 15 seconds left here. Last push on each one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we've had our shorter rounds, just like we did in the initial circuit. We got our slightly longer round now. 60 seconds on each of those. And then we are finished. So, I want you to get yourself readied up, in position, so we can start this next round. Starting it very soon, because I want to make sure we have a 10-second gap between each one. We're ready in 10 seconds, okay guys? So, sit back to push forward. Ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit it back, drive forward in the knee. It's 60 seconds now. The break you can take on this if you need is just, I'd like you to drop to your knees. Only if you need to. And then you come back in to sitting back, one knee forward. Sitting back, other knee forward. That is halfway. Those 60-second rounds, I really feel so much longer, don't they? 20 seconds left. And strong drives. A little bit left. 10 to go. You have 10 seconds between rounds. That's it. 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds. Shake out the hands. Ready to rotate on planks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Go. Good, good. Control. 20 seconds gone. Remember, you have the option to come to the knees as well. You can go up onto one leg, rotate, back to 2, and up to 1 again. Your choice. 20 seconds left. 15 seconds left. Final push for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it over. 10 seconds. We're in our final 60 seconds. Ready to go. On 4, 3, cross crawl. Finish it. Go. Again, knee coming up towards the shoulder. You're crossing the shoulder over to meet it, and you're extending the legs as long and low as you feel you can handle, both in your lower abdomen and your lower back. Keep a gap between your chin and your chest to make sure your breathing stays normal. 30 seconds left. Final push. Finish it off strong. I always choose the creakiest floorboard that I could possibly work on when I do this. 15 seconds left. Last little bit. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're done. Good, guys. So, we're going through an ab circuit tomorrow. We're going to keep it similar in the structure. We're going to keep it quite fast paced. We're going to have some longer rounds in there too. I'm going to try and keep it rolling, that it's going from exercise to exercise. That there at the end, the mini circuit, was kind of like a pre-intro to what we're going to be doing tomorrow, because you can see the 3 of those are all focused around core, but at least we can keep it rolling in a circuit fashion. So that's kind of a little taster of what's going tomorrow, and that is us finito. So hopefully I will see you tomorrow for the week's last class. And again, any questions, of course, just feel free, shoot me an email. I'll see you all tomorrow.